Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Mossology video, and in today's video I will be reviewing the Bose NC 700 NC standing for noise cancellation and the Beats by Dre Solo Pros. And here's the thing, there's downfalls and good things about both these headphones. Like I had to say, the technology in these headphones is far more advanced than the Solo Pros, but the quality in the Solo Pros do, in my opinion, sound a little bit better than the Bose. But then the Bose, like once again, getting back to the technology thing, like these headphones has its own app. So it's like you have to like download an app to. Well, you don't have to like download the app to set them up, but because I was like, I think I had set them up without having to download the app on my laptop. So yeah, it's just you like it's just like how it is with any other headphones. Press the Bluetooth button, track it down, and then you got your headphones enabled, or you are listening to them through whatever and things. And they also, I had to say, that was another like upvote with these headphones, is that they come with, if the cord, okay, it comes with the cord, so you can very well, if you don't want to use the Bluetooth feature, you can plug these up to your laptop, or if you have a phone. Well, I have the iPhone, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows like the iPhones don't have the audio jack thing no more. So if you have a phone that does have an audio jack, then yeah, you can use your cord if you need to. But anyways, to talk on the, and that's why I would need to check out to see if I listen to them with the audio cord, or the audio, yeah, the cord and things, like if it's gonna make a rattle noise, because that's the problem with these headphones. And I'm like, it's so that's why I'm like, I'm just not gonna use them to listen to music. The reason why I got them actually was for my laptop, because so here's the backstory on the whole situation. So I make reaction videos for my main channel, and I set up the audio for the video that I'm reacting to. So how I do is that I go through OBS, have it where the audio goes through the headphones, and for some reason, like I had updated my laptop, and then they didn't even recognize them. So I remember I had recorded a bunch of videos, all of the videos, the audio for the video that was, so my microphone recorded because it's its own separate thing, but the headphones, the audio that the video that I was reacting to wasn't recorded. So it's me, like at times, when I'm just like watching the video or just reacting to it, there's just like that dead silence of me sitting there breathing and then nothing coming from the video. I hated that. All right, I really did hate that. And the only like thing that I had to say with that, they're like that these have the only thing at the end of the day that the Solo Pros are compatible with are Apple products. So if you have an iPad, MacBook, iPhone, iPod Touch, iPod Nano, iPod Mini, I don't even think they even have like a Bluetooth feature, the Nano and the Minis. But if you have any of the Apple products, yeah, then the Solo Pros would probably be best for you. So to talk on, yeah, like the sound quality for them do sound a little bit more like it has more bass to it, with the Solo Pros. And I'm like, that's probably the only like good thing about the Solo Pros. But it's like also the one thing that I hate about the Solo Pros, and that's probably why I'm like, I wish they would have had like some Studio Pros or something, because I'm like, I feel like if they were to come out with some Studio Pros, I probably would have bought those instead of buying the Bose NC 700. But these are on-ear headphones, so after a while, so uncomfortable, very very uncomfortable. It like taking them off, I'm like, I take them off slowly, because I'm like, fam, if I move too fast, it's just gonna feel like my ears are just like ripping or something. So that's the mega downfall with these, is that they're on ear headphones. And if you got small ears, then you're in luck. But if you got like somewhat like large ears like mine, yeah, they're gonna mess your ears up. So I'm like, and then also on top of like wearing glasses and stuff, yeah, they just get uncomfortable after a while. So good quality, just uncomfortable, and they only work with Apple products. That's the whole specs with these. And then with the Bose. So here's the thing with the Bose technology, very advanced. They have it where it's like, if you like once you turn the headphones on, how you turn them up, because on here it has like buttons and things. On the Bose, all you just gotta do is swipe your finger up to turn the headphones like up and things, and then you could just swipe the finger down to turn them down, swipe them sideways to change the songs. I can't remember how it works to like answer a call, but I'm like, all right, you sold me there. Like I seen that, I was like, hey yo, that is really dope. And then on top of that, then it's pretty cool because you can, so with the Beats by Dre headphones, that was a feature they didn't have, was that you can have like both your phone and your laptop connect at the same time. So with the Beats, you would have to disconnect from the laptop just to listen to some music on your phone, and then you would have to disconnect from your phone to listen to something on your laptop. And there would be at times where it'd be very frustrating because I'm like, I'll be listening to music and then the music would just stop playing. And I'm like, fam, why? And then I forget, like, oh, I gotta turn off the Bluetooth feature on my laptop in order to listen to my music, which is a dumb thing. But anyways, with the Bose, you can and I'm just letting y'all know, forgive me, I might make a mistake where I call these Beats, or if I call the Beats Bose or whatever, you know, I might make that mistake, but I'm gonna try to avoid it. So anyways, the Bose headphones, they stay connected to both devices. So you can be watching some YouTube videos and you're like, okay, I'm done. I want to listen to some music. I'm going to listen to some music. You very well can do that. You ain't got to like go back and forth connecting to a bunch of different things. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, I do appreciate that feature a lot. But the downfall to it all is that, and I'm like, these headphones, honestly, to me, it's like they made it all the way to the finish line, fell down. Like, to me, I'm like, nah, this is something where I'm like, bruh, it just kind of, I don't know, this, and it's maybe it's just me just, you know, being a little bit picky in things or whatever, but I just wish that the sound quality was, and I feel like that's what you get headphones for, is for good sound quality. The sound quality on these is not as good as the Beats by Dre. So here's what I have to say about that. So when listening to music at like loud volumes, because there's like certain songs that I didn't even know that, because with the Beats, you know, you can't really tell like which song has more bass than the other. Like the bass to me just all sounds the same. But with these, like you can tell like which songs has like, so I guess that's good. It lets you know like which song has more bass than the other. But there was one like song that I was listening to, and I guess it has a lot of bass, because then these headphones had started making like a rattling noise. Like it sounded like some like speakers in a Honda Civic or something. I don't know. Like you just got like them like loud speakers where just stuff just starts rattling and making like just being like crazy loud and stuff. So I'm like, my thing is like, I know that that's going to like tear these headphones apart, like having like that loud rattle noise. So the only way for me to be able to listen to music without having that rattle noise is if I listen to this on the quiet like settings, because I listen to my music through Spotify. So Spotify has it where you have like, if you go to the playback settings, you can listen to it on loud, normal, and quiet. And with using these headphones, you have to listen to it on quiet. So, and I'm like, the quality of it doesn't sound bad, but I'm like, at the same time, I just, you know, I wish it was a little bit louder and stuff. And I'm like, man, you know, that kind of like, I like listening to my music at loud volumes. And then another thing is that with these headphones, so I was I was like, you know, hanging out, and I'm like, my thing is like, everywhere I go, I listen to my own music, because I don't trust other people's music. There's been at times where I'm like, I be listening to other people's music, and I'm like, I can't hear this. So I was out and about listening to some other, well, it was like some other music was playing in the background, but when I had these headphones on and I was like listening to it at a high volume, or like the high volume that was coming from the like outside music, it was like making these headphones like rattle. And so I'm like, fam, why is it doing that? Like the Beats had never did no stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know if it's like, because the thing is with these headphones, you can tell like that it's not like compared to the Beats, like the Beats is a little bit more like bigger and stuff, rather than the Bose, it's a little bit more thinner. So I'm like, maybe they just needed like a little bit like more or something, so they wouldn't make that rattle noise. But I'm like, bruh, like you can tell like these headphones are small, and it's like the weight, it's like somewhat the same, but these are probably a little bit more heavier. So I'm like, that's probably why, because I'm like, these headphones is kind of thin, so that's why they're making like a rattle noise. But at the same time, I'm like, fam, they shouldn't do that, even when it's like listening. And I was like, I think I was listening to my music at like a low settings or the quiet settings, and it was still doing that rattle stuff. And I'm like, man, that rattling thing, it drives me crazy. I'm like, I can't listen to my music when it's doing stuff like that. I don't want my music to rattle. I just want the bass to just, it just like pretty much for it to sound like, if these headphones would have sounded like this, perfect 5 out of 5 headphones. I'm like, because I do love these headphones, I do, and they've helped me a lot with my laptop issue with these headphones, because I'm like, I don't know why these headphones, they were working perfectly fine before, now all of a sudden they just want to start like acting up. And I'm like, I think that's just an Apple thing. Like, after a while, Apple products just start messing up on you, because I have had these headphones for almost a year, I think. I can't remember when exactly I bought these headphones, but I've had these headphones for a while. Like maybe a little less than a year. And yeah, they're starting to mess up and things. And it's like, even with the iPhone, I'm like, it's starting to, or it's been messing up. It's been messing up. It started messing up, I think it was in either October or November of last year. So yeah, Apple products, they just get dumb on you after a while. But Bose, I'm like, I've had Bose headphones before. I remember I had some, but they wasn't noise cancellation. They did kind of like, they did break. I think it was, I can't remember how they broke, but they broke. But I'm like, I'm hoping that these don't, because I'm like, these headphones is mad expensive. I think now, like, you could get these for like $299. These headphones was like $379. So these headphones is like, they're mad expensive. And I'm like, fam, like, for the quality, I'm like, they shouldn't be that expensive. I'm like, they should. I'm like, maybe because of the technology that it has, I'm like, that's probably why. Because you have to like download an app for these headphones, what other thing, and then just like plus all the different things they can do. I'm like, yeah, I think it's cool and all. But and then also on top of that, that was like another thing that I did look at, is that these headphones are like, they're like, they pass like some sort of like water resistant test. So I think these headphones are good for like when they're raining and things. I don't know if these headphones are. I think these headphones, they are water resistant, because I've worn them out in the rain, and they don't. I don't think that's the reason why they're messing up. They kind of like, yeah, they sound good to me. So I'm like, I don't know, like but I think, yeah, these headphones are water resistant. These headphones are also water resistant. That's like the main thing that I look for, because I'm like, I live in Seattle, so it rains a lot out here. So I'm like, okay, let me make sure that these are waterproof, because I think there's some other headphones. I think I was looking at some Sony headphones and some JBL headphones, and they wasn't waterproof. I'm like, dang, all right, well. Anyways, but there's these one Sony headphones I really want to check out. I remember I seen a video on them. So if guys support the channel, I'll be able to make a video on those Sony headphones and stuff. So, but anyways, if you guys have any of these or one of these headphones, let me know how you feel about them. And if somebody can help me with that rattle situation, please, I will greatly appreciate it. And yeah, next time I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you have any questions about these headphones, feel free to comment them below. I feel like I haven't really discussed everything I need to discuss on these headphones. But between the two, like, which ones are better? Technology-wise, Bose. Quality, Beats. Alright, so anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.